Right, so we just did all the metric modulations. Let's start with 3. 3 to 1, 3 to 2, and 3 to 4. Now the 3s are going to be on the second half. So we're going to do 1 to 3, 2 to 3, and 4 to 3. Now, these have to do with dotted notes, like a beat and a half is our unit versus triplets, which is in the 3 series we just did, which is why when the 3's first, it fits with the triplet groove. I'm not going to say better, because depending on the effect you want, you might want it to be, you might want your metric modulation to be on purpose against the line. So let's just say with and against. When the 3 is first in the metric modulation, like 3 to 2, it goes with a triplet groove or a shuffle groove, as we demonstrated earlier. And now that the 3's are in the second half, the straight groove is going to go with, because our value is a dotted note. So let me just demonstrate with 1 to 3. 1 count of 1, 2, and 4 is going to go over 3 bars. Now naturally, you don't want the tempo to be too slow, because then your modulation is going to be even slower than that. It's 1/3 as slow. So keep your tempo upbeat. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now how it works is you're going to do a dotted half note on each one. And don't worry if you don't read music. It basically goes 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice I did like 4 notes, and I called them 1, 4, 3, 2, and then I said the final one of the final bar of the cycle. It's a 4-bar cycle, and these 4 beats go over the first 3 bars. The reason I said 1, 4, 3, 2 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 is because that's where those hits land against the original way of counting. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you have 1 bar left over, if you see what I mean. So when we, because the progression is A, C, G, D, when we land on the D chord, that should be the end of the 3, the modulated 3. So I'm gonna, from here on, just count 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 4, 3, 2, because that's confusing. We're counting the metric modulation onto itself, not as it falls against the meter. And so you're gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then group that as 1, 2, and 4, and it'll sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, and 4, 1, 1, 2, and 4, 1, like this. And you know, the tempo is so fast that if I did another groove, like a triplet bass groove, it really wouldn't change the effect that much, but let's try it anyway. Right, so now we're going to move into 2 to 3. Previously, when we had 1 to 3, the dotted half note was the thing. And now the dotted quarter note is the new pulse. And if you don't read music, don't worry. How the new pulse relates to the original pulse. First of all, the tempo that we got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And how the new pulse is going to relate to that is like 1 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And so you could see that we're ending our cycle on the last chord, the D chord, because it goes A, C, G, D. And it goes 1 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. That was 2 cycles of 4, i.e. 2 over 3 bars. And so if you do it like that, and then you do your 1, 2, and 4 rhythm that we've been doing the whole time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we count 1 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we count 1, 2, and 4, 1, 2, and 4, 1. I mean, you could pretty much do it any way you want, but let's do it where we start the metric modulation right away, and that'll leave bar 4 to be, how about this? We'll do the metric modulation over the first 3 bars, and then bar 4 of that cycle, as well as the whole next cycle, will be in the original pulse. So in other words, it'll go like 3 bars modulated, I almost said metulated, 3 bars modulated to 5 bars unmodulated. So it might sound like this. Very fun. And if we do a groove that's triplet based, then that type of modulation is going to stick out a little more, as we've been doing all along. So of the 4-bar cycle, we'll do the original groove, bars 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the second cycle, bars 5, 6, 7, and 8, we'll modulate over 5, 6, and 7, and then we'll have 8 in the original pulse. It might sound like this, like. So in 4-3, we're going twice as fast as we did when we were doing 2-3, of course, and we're going 33% faster than the original tempo, because 4-3, whenever the first part of a modulation is a higher number than the second part, you're going faster, and vice versa. So 4-3, how it relates to the original count. First of all, the original tempo here is 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And if you divide it into 16ths, you have 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and and then the metric modulation count as it relates to the original pulse is like, so the way the metric modulation falls against the original pulse is something like this, like 1 and E4 and E3 and E2 and E1. And it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. We got 1 bar left over because we're doing 4 of our new to 3 of our old. So we have a bar extra of our old original tempo to spare. So then you have to take that and go 1, 2, and 4. So let's just go from scratch. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then the count is 1 and E4 and E3 and E2 and E1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, or 1, 2, and 4, 2, 2, and 4, 3, 2, and 4, 4, 2, and 4, 1. So much fun. Now if we finally put a triplet groove on that instead of the straight eighth groove that I did, it'll stick out a little more. endless fun, you guys.